Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Aldridge out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Sheridan. Now when he's checked in for the Nets. Red Hot comes in for Irving.
Number 10.
Sexton on the wing. Here's Allen. Good D by Harden. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Down low, here's Love, and it's sent back by KD. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Red Hot. There's the lob to Brown. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Jordan, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Then for the Nets, Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. From about 16, Windler with the bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Red Hot. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there's the pass to Osman. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Prince is checked in for Cleveland. To the left wing. Here's Windler. Dinwiddie covering. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Lobs it up for Jordan. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. Good on the 2nd free throw. Red Hot the pass to Jordan. That one goes in.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother.
Here's Prince. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed. Nets leading by 6. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Durant. Red Hot is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. KD's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Inside, Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
No good from Red Hot, and the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Okoro with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Okoro's shot is off. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Well, Cleveland shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Pass to Love. Over Durant. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Griffin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Griffin's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. And so here's Cleveland. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Here's Red Hot, defended by Sexton. Durant against Love. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Oh, Griffin in position. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic... And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Dinwiddie's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Red Hot in for James Harden. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
We've got Larry Nance. Garland is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he knocks down the first one. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Osman, the pass to Windler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Nance, outside, passes it to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Here's Osman. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Red Hot the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Red Hot. Prince with the defensive effort. Cleveland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Red Hot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Kicks to Garland. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Windler. Dinwiddie covering. It's good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Red Hot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Free throw off from Red Hot. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Aldridge out there with all the power on that throwdown.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Jetty Osman. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Sexton on the wing. Stripped away. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And it goes down 2 points. Red Hot's got 23 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. There's the pass to Love. Here's Windler. He kicks it to Okoro. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And again it will fall. Basket good there from Red Hot. 27 points for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cook.